I'm Jon Ensign. We're here to try to get this horse that we're working on. We're trying to get it the rein hooked to the foot. You can see here in the video, when I ask for this foot, I'm going to ask with my left rein, up and out, and I want that foot to follow. I'm also using my outside leg to help push that foot, with that rein. And so just before I ask for the front end, I'm going to step the hind end over just slightly the opposite direction. So if I'm going to the left, I'm going to step the hind end over to the right, and then I'm going to slightly pick up and out with my left rein and use my outside leg, which would be my right leg near the girth or near the cinch. And as soon as I can get that foot to react, even if it leans the weight over to start with, I'll release. And you can see here this horse is swishing his tail a little bit. He's a little bit unsure. He's a little bit confused on what I'm asking. But you see, the farther that we go, that tail will quiet down when he gets a little more educated or gets a little more of the idea of what we're asking for. Well, a lot of times people have trouble getting the front end to work on a horse. They'll bend the horse to the left and the horse will just spin around on the hind end. Well, that's because all the weight is on the front end, and we need to rock the weight back on the horse and, shift the weight, and so they can unweight the front end to step over. So there are times when I may overbend a horse and pick up. I really lift up, and it rocks the weight back on the hind end, and it relieves the front end so it can move. I think that's really important, but we don't want to ride that way for long. We do that a time or two to get the horse realizing that it can move that front end. And once we get that front end to move, we want to refine our hands as soon as possible.